The nation of Broum is a place of wide open plains and a few low-lying hills. The several small woods that do exist seem bare of their foliage, leaves stripped from their branches, and all the wildlife mysteriously missing. Throughout the nation, large strongholds made of graying old stone stand upon the few hills that scatter the plains. Crowned with at least a single tower, they appear to have no windows, no doors or gates, and appear to have no way to get inside. These strongholds are home to the Broum dwarves. They wear shades of brown with layers of white to represent the purity of earth, and dye their beards and hair much the same way. They adorn themselves in geode necklaces, which they believe can draw in the power of the rock to grant strength, health, and even limited psionic abilities. The richest dwarves will dig up the largest geodes around Broum and place them into their homes, obsessed with drawing in the sacred energy of the earth to power their spells and grant them immortality. As the geodes seem to have a limited vitality effect, they can often extend a dwarf's age by 100 years or more. Around the strongholds, often on the highest towers, gargoyles remain perched forever on the lookout for intruders. They attack anyone who comes too close, acting as guardians of the strongholds, and keep all trespassers away. Unlike normal gargoyles, these creatures spawn from the large geodes found deep in the mines under Broum and have a more neutral alignment. They become magically bound to the geode's owner, as if under a charm effect, but can be freed by shattering the stone. But since the largest geodes are the most costly, this is rare. But some gargoyles do attain their freedom, some even becoming nobles. The Broum dwarves hate outsiders, believing their souls are not made of earth. The dwarves have seen the races of men and elves become ghosts and banshees upon death, proving their afterlife forms are forged of air and weak, unable to resist the corruption of necromancy. Broum dwarves see their souls as strong, made of earth, and therefore immune to such corruption. They believe to be touched by a non-dwarf is seen as unclean, and could even harm their spirits, bringing about curses and blights. They will sprinkle geode dust upon their skin to rid themselves of any tainted aura, and may even use it to ward off undead and other air spirits. To keep outsiders away, the dwarves hide in their strongholds, using tunnels built under the fortresses to travel beyond the walls and onto the surface, though this is rare. Tunnels connect every stronghold and mine in Broum, allowing the dwarves to move throughout the nation unseen, allowing trade and business without ever having to make contact with a human. However, the tunnels have gone too deep, as nests of unknown creatures have been discovered in the depths. Mining through the deeps of earth, nests of strange creatures were found in a slumber, and upon breaking the first walls, the horde arose, becoming the Gibberling Horde. The Great Gibberling Swarm, also known as the End, is believed to be from the pits of hell itself, here to devour the world in a great apocalypse. Year by year they push further into Broum, having consumed much of the wildlife, destroyed several strongholds, and even spread into the Silent Forest, the Cold Mountains, Aljorn, Arboroth, and Albec. While the dwarves of Broum fought valiantly, many younger dwarves have begun turning sides, sabotaging lines, opening gates, and murdering those who have tried to stop the horde. They believe the Gibberlings are not demons, but here to eat away the blights of earth, so in its destruction, the world can be restored anew. For more information on Gibberling swarms, please refer to the bestiary section in the Exemplar Library.